Hello! Welcome to Cure Disease Kuri Channel, number 107. My name is Junko Shiozawa and she is my daughter Kuri. Kuri has a very serious disease called DRPLA. It causes the brain to atrophy. Inherited, no cure, progressing disease. This channel's goal is to find a cure for many diseases. And I want to share Challenger's life. It's great goal. Today, I would like to share my experience in Japan. In late May, I went to Japan. The purpose is to let many people in Japan know about Kuri's disease, DRPLA, and to recruit patients to register. Since some of you are new to this channel, let me explain simply. DRPLA is a rare intractable disease with an estimated 1,000 to 2,000 patients worldwide. I work for an organization called Cure DRPLA, which works to find a cure for the disease. In fact, many patients of DRPLA are Japanese, and it is very important to let Japanese people know about this disease. The purpose of my visit in Japan is explained in number 105. So please take a look at that as well. Now, here is my Japan report, including Japanese scenery and food. Please. I would like to start with the Japan report. But in fact, 2 days before my departure, Kuri was hospitalized with pneumonia. It was really scary. For a while, I thought that I might have to cancel my trip to Japan. But thanks to the cooperation of the hospital staff and the people at Kuranamarama, the facility that would later take care of Kuri, I was able to board the plane as scheduled. The first event I attended was the 63rd annual meeting of the Japanese Society of Neurology. Neurologists from all over Japan gathered at this meeting for seminars and symposiums. There was also a seminar related to the DRPLA, and I was able to talk with many doctors here. Next, I went to Komazawa Women's University, Faculty of Nursing, to talk to students about the feelings of patient families. How important the words of hospital staff feel when loved ones are seriously ill, or when we ourselves become ill. When they say kind words to us, we will never forget those words. I also remember the times when I received disappointing responses. I told the student about the diseases DRPLA and that they should become nurses who are close to the patient families. The seriousness of the student eyes was impressive. At the end of the event, I held a press conference at the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare to announce the call for DRPLA patient registration. The disease DRPLA is still not well known. We are hoping to raise awareness of this disease in Japan, where there are many patients, and to connect it to a cure. The newspaper is planning to pick up the story, so I will report back to you. In my free time, I enjoyed Japan. It has been 20 years since we moved to Hawaii. For me, Japan has become a dream country. Japan is full of cheap and delicious food, and nature blends with the city. Thanks to all of this, I have gained 4 pounds. Here comes the challenge. Most of the DRPL patients are Japanese, but why are there so few patients registered in Japan? Here is a summary of what I discussed with the doctors. 1. DRPLA is a very serious disease with no cure. For the patient's family, finding out that the patient has this disease is like being told that he or she has a limited life expectancy. 2. Because the disease is hereditary, people tend not to talk about it even among family members. 3. There are often several patients in one family. Caregivers have no time to do anything but care for the patient. 4. Japanese people tend to be more passive about medical care than their Western counterparts. 5. Public disclosure is hesitated. 6. The disease DRPLA and the organization Cure DRPLA are not well known. The following are some of the reasons for this. To make DRPLA known, 1. Introduce the work of the Cure DRPLA, not only hospital doctors but also social workers in the community health center. 2. To educate the general public about DRPLA. Both of these activities are simple and steady, but I realize how important they are. On the other hand, I also had a cheerful story. 40 years ago, when Kuri and my husband Chiaki found out that they had DRPLA, there was no hope for them. There is no cure for neurological interactive disease, was all we had. But this time, I heard from several doctors and researchers at the conference that there is hope for clinical trials in the near future. I felt firsthand that the prospect for a cure were completely different from when I attended this conference 10 years ago. This is what I felt this time. Not only DRPLA, but also many other therapeutic research methods are being developed. In order to accelerate it, the time has come not only doctors and researchers, but also patient families cooperate. That is how I felt. Let's continue to work together. I would like to thank everyone in Japan who helped me on this trip, and the hospital staff, and the people at Kuranamarama. When Kuri and I met again, Kuri was not very happy at Kuranamarama. That is typical of Kuri. But now, we can spend peaceful time at home again. We will continue to work hard until we find a cure for DRPLA and until these sick people are cured. So never give up. Tomorrow will be a good day. Thank you very much for watching.